Hey, Bill Shaka, welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Welcome to Tamarindo, Costa Rica. We are about a few weeks away from entering what they call down here winter, the dead of winter. And winter is somewhere around 90 degrees and just a lot of humidity, not a lot of breeze. I have to tell you something. That winter beats snow. It beats the winter in northeastern Pennsylvania by a mile. Anyway, today I would like to talk about a corporate culture issue, but it's also an issue that you can bring to your home with you. It's called consequences and reward. Now, one of the major research streams that I have in my life in general is understanding corporate culture. And the way I understand it is that the personality of every single person rolls up into the culture of the organization. I mean, if it's a single person company, the culture is that person's personality. If that person hires somebody else, then the culture is the combination or the summation of two personalities, et cetera, till you get to something like General Motors, where there's 120,000 people. And obviously the personality of the CEO has a lot more to do with the culture than the person that's sweeping the boiler room in a Dearborn, Michigan plant. But yet everybody still has a piece of the culture. Well, when I talk about consequences and reward and being able to take this into a personal situation, here's what I mean by that. I have found that many organizations have no consequences for poor performance and no rewards for excellent performance. Let me explain both of them. I have known salespeople that have not hit their quota for a year and a half, and basically they have been living on their salary and a little commission. They're okay with that, and nothing happens. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let you in on something. I knew a salesperson that was working for a company, and for 18 months his percent of quota was zero. I mean, this guy couldn't sell anything. His salary was about $35,000, and that's what he was living on, and he was quite okay with that. And I guess management was okay having him do the same thing. Now, there's no consequences for that type of performance, and the fact that he went 18 months is indicative of the fact that this individual and the culture of the company both have some very, very lacking abilities. The company's out of business, by the way. But also no rewards for good performance or for exceptional performance. Thus, if you put an individual's performance somewhere in the middle of good versus poor, and nothing happens either way, you create apathy, you create lackluster. I'd like you to think about that, but also move that into the context with your family, with your children, and you could see that the same thing happens. What we need is positive reinforcement for things that are working well, and we also need negative types of rewards if things are not working well. Now, I'm not suggesting 30 lashes, but what I am suggesting is that there be something in place so that the individual knows that something went wrong. By the same token, they need to know when something went right. The whole idea is to in the future avoid negative behavior and duplicate positive behavior. The more you can do that, the more you're going to develop a personal culture as well as a business culture of positive performance. So somewhere in the bowels of your cultural development, have rewards, have positive rewards for good behavior, negative consequences for poor behavior. It's okay to do that, Bill Shaka. Thank you for attending another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Looking forward to seeing you in the next edition. Bye.